And welcome back to SP.Channel. This morning we're joined by Tateplays. You can find Tateplays by searching for Gamers Garage. That's Gamers with a Z, and Garage is spelled properly. Today we're going to have a talk about some science. Is faster than light travel possible? And what is the speed of darkness? What is the speed of dark? I think it's going to be a very interesting conversation. These are all thoughts Tate has had in the past. These are thoughts that I've had in the past. And I would like to give a shout out to the channel that brought my awareness to these concepts. I'd like to give a shout out to Vsauce, Michael from Vsauce. He is a giant in the field of science, a really great guy. So the speed of dark. We all know that light speed travel may in fact be possible, but not with physical objects. But this stereotype does not apply to information. What do you know about light speed and the speed of darkness, Brother Tate?
I'm not going to quote the statistic for how fast the speed of light is because I don't remember it right offhand and I don't want to give false facts. But I will say that light speed is as fast as we can possibly go without turning mass into energy is what I believe is correct definition.
From roughly memory, light speed is a rough estimation of around 300 million miles per second. If you want to get really factual with light speed, it's like 299 million point seven something miles per second, bro.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, it's really, really fast.
Yeah.
It's possible that darkness could in fact be faster than the speed of light. I'd like to give an example of that. What are your thoughts on the speed of darkness, brother? Do you have any thoughts on this?
About 3 years ago today, I flipped off a light and it instantaneously turned dark. I mean, there is no glitch in the matrix slowing down the shadow rendering at all. Yeah, man. I got curious, so I went and I took a 3,000 lumen spotlight that plugs into the cigarette lighter of the truck. And at 100 yards, which would be 300 feet, I shined it on a tree, right?
Yeah.
I waved my hand in front of it, and instantaneously, over 300 yards, the shadow never had to autocorrect. It never had lag. It was not slow in any way at 300 feet.
That's the flag call, the courtesy call to an enlightened mind right there. You totally have the right idea about how to monitor and gauge the speed of light. I have a good example that I would like to give about that. Let's say that you did have a spotlight. You were right on the money with that, by the way, brother. Let's say that you did have a spotlight that was so many lumens, it was bright enough to where you could actually shine a light to the surface of the moon. Let's say you wanted to play shadow puppets on the surface of the moon itself, right? Well, let's say that one side of the moon is point A and the other side of the moon is point B. Now, when you wave your hand in front of this light that you're close to the source, all right, when you're actually moving your little shadow puppet across the surface of the moon back and forth, this shadow puppet is actually breaking the speed of light from point A to point B. And it's not the act of that it's breaking physics. What it's doing is it is negating the photons. It is causing the photons to not appear behind the object that you're casting the shadow with. So it's not adding information. It is the lack of information that is actually breaking the speed of light. But within this shined light, you can take this shadow and you can swing it back and forth, and from point A to point B, that shadow is going across the surface of the moon faster than the speed of light. It's breaking the light speed barrier, bro. So you really were on the right track with this. The lack of information can actually be faster than information itself can travel, because when that light shines upon the surface of the moon, you have, your shadow that's cast across, and it is actually from point A to point B breaking the light speed barrier. I think we've had a nice little scientific discussion here. Thanks for stopping by SP.Channel, guys. If you like these kind of videos, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. We work hard to entertain you because you are what's important. Definitely leave those comments. We cannot improve unless you let us know how, unless you let us know what works and what doesn't. We're both kind of new to this. We're doing our best. We want to make you laugh. We want to entertain you. And we really, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate that you're there. Thanks for joining us.